What's up YouTube, how's it going? Today I'm bringing to you guys a sniper tutorial video. It's only going to be a few minutes, so stay with me. If you want to improve your sniping, or if you've never sniped before, or maybe you want to start trying to snipe, and you have no idea what you can do to be successful with the sniper, here's what I'm going to tell you what to do, or what I do. First thing is for no-scoping and quick-scoping. When quick-scoping and no-scoping, you want to center the person in your reticles. You see these dots that are white? These four little dots that close in as I aim, that's how you know when you're going to quick scope and actually hit the person or not. Now, the second I put it on the center of his body, as you can see, they turn red. So that essentially means my aim is on him without them actually being on him. Right on him, see? Now, that varies based off the distance. If I move back a little bit here, you can see when I put him in the center, it doesn't show that it's red, but if I zoom in, see, once again, right in the same exact spot. Now, when you're up close, you'll be able to see that they turn red, but in the heat of a battle, you probably won't see it since you're going to be moving fast. So what you want to do is just make sure he's right in the middle, and you can do that by looking at your white dots and making sure he's in the middle really quickly and then closing in your aim and shooting. That's what I do. So always try to center the person. That's the main thing you want to do when sniping, is center the person in your reticule. The next thing I suggest is when you're sniping, I suggest having a pistol as your secondary. Now the pistol is up to you, it's your choice, it's your preference, and the reason why I suggest you have the pistol as your secondary is because if you quick scope and you miss the person, the chances of you getting another quick scope off are pretty low, so you're going to want to switch straight off to your pistol and put out shots. So if I'm in a battle and I quick scope and I miss him, I pull out my pistol and start shooting right away. I can my chances are a little bit higher of surviving that, and I can kind of kill him faster than if I were to try to quick scope twice. I can't tell you how many kills this thing has gotten me, and as you can tell, it's blue camo, the pistol, and I don't really run around with the pistol unless if I'm sniping, so that just shows you that I have gotten a lot of kills with this pistol, and my life has been saved a lot of times by switching off after I pull out a shot. The next thing I'm going to teach you is drag scoping. Now a drag scope is when you aim in off the person. Let's say you just saw him and he's standing there, you run out, you don't have time to put your aim on the person, so you aim in first and then you put your aim on the person and pull the trigger. That would be classified as a drag scope. And more often than not, majority of my kills are drag scopes, because what you want to do is you aim in, put it on his body, and you just pull the trigger right there, bam. And what you're looking for is a person, a body. Now in this game, it's a little hard to do because the surroundings kind of blend in with each other. Everyone kind of looks the same, and the way you know whether it's a person or not is simply by the name and whether they're moving. The environment doesn't move, people move. So that's what I do. I aim in and I set my eyes to look for movement, and when I see a little bit of movement, if my aim is on their center, then I'll pull the trigger and get the kill. The next thing is going to be hard scoping. Now, a lot of people will tell you that's noobish, only noobs hard scope, but I'm going to tell you right now, only successful snipers know how to vary between hard scoping, quick scoping, no scoping, and all the types of scoping, not snoping. Now, a really good sniper is going to hard scope at some points. Let's say this is domination and he's trying to go for the B flag, and I'm sitting in the back here. I'm not going to try to quick scope a guy from this far away and see if I could get the kill. It's just not going to happen. It doesn't work that way. The only way you can get the kill is if he's doing like my buddy's doing and just standing still. That's the only way you'll get that kill. There are chances that you'll get lucky and you quick scope and actually get the kill. But more often than not, you kind of want to put your aim up, look for the person, and then pull the trigger. It's so much easier. It gives your team a higher chance of actually winning and keeping them off the flag. Another thing is pre-aiming. Now, for those of you who don't know what pre-aiming is, it's when you're behind an object, put your aim up, and then you come out of the object and then look for the person. Pre-aiming is only done when you see the person. Let's say I see the person now, but if I try to aim in, he'll shoot me and kill me because he's looking right at me. What I do is I aim out first, then I turn the corner with my aim already on him and pull the trigger. I do that a lot in this game, and I get a lot of kills doing that. It's always best to aim before you appear. It just gives your chances higher. So if you know he's there, you aim first, then you appear, and as you can see, I can take him out before he can pull the trigger. Now, the next thing is no-scoping. No-scoping is it's basically luck. And the only way to increase your chances of luck to make it so that way your luck is just a little bit more favorable is to center the person. Now that's something I've been telling you guys about for a while, but if you put the person dead in the center of your reticules, the chances of you hitting him are a lot higher than if you just don't put him in the center. If you're standing like here, as you can see, he's all the way on the left-hand side of my reticules, and the chances of me hitting him are extremely low. But if I put him in the center of my reticules, the chances of me hitting him are slightly higher, but once again, no-scoping is basically luck. That's all it really is, so don't rely on no-scopes. They're just really fun and crazy to do every once in a while. There's another thing that I would like to say before I wrap this up, and it's sensitivity. I suggest sniping on a higher sensitivity. The higher you are, the better you'll do. That's just how I feel. I snipe on a 9 sensitivity. Sometimes I'll bring it up to a 10. When you're sniping, you kind of want to be fast. The faster you are, the more your reflexes start to kick in, and the more your muscle memory starts to go, hey, when I see a person, press this, move that, and pull trigger. So that's kind of what you want to do. You want to train your muscle memory to be able to react quickly when they see people. So when you're sniping, you want to be fast. There are times where you can be slow, like I described before, when you're defending a flag and you're sitting back. You can be slow then. But more often than not, if you're running around with a sniper, like I love to do, you kind of want to be fast, and so just train yourself to be a little bit faster. So aim in faster, pull the trigger faster, and move your aim faster, and in order to be able to do that, higher sensitivity is a must. Now, it's up to you how you feel comfortable with what you like to play. It's all your preference, but I suggest rocking at least a minimum of a 9. That's just how I feel. Once again, it's up to your preference, but that's just how I feel. Here's a mini clip I got of some live gameplay that'll show you basically all of the things that I told you before about sniping. In a very short and compressed amount of time, I get a drag scope, hard scope, quick scope, and a pistol kill. So take what I'm saying to heart, practice it, and I'm sure you'll get better at sniping.
On your feet! Get moving! Threat down!
So if you learned anything in this video, then go ahead and put a like, put a comment, let me know what you learned. I'll be uploading another video shortly of some full gameplay, so stick around.